inches away from a state championship, as today we welcome you to the home of the Columbus Clippers for this Division I state semifinal. It's Anthony Wayne taking on Mason. Hello everyone, and thank you for joining us alongside Scoot Miller. I'm Brad Woznicki. For the first time in program history, Anthony Wayne has made it to the state Final Four, and today they'll take on a Mason team that has not been here since 1987. Scoop, you were here with Archbold in 2005, won a state title. As a coach, what are you saying to your team coming into this situation? And not only is Anthony Wayne representing Northwest Ohio today, but also it's the second consecutive year that a Northern Lakes League team has made it to the state Final Four. Last year it was Maumee in Division II, and a big reason why the Generals are here is pitching and defense. It sounds simple, but that pitching ERA just over 2. Last season, Penn State football won its first conference title in 8 years with a 38-31 comeback victory over Wisconsin at Lucas Oil Stadium. This year, Ohio State is the favorite to win the Big Ten, but as many will tell you, history doesn't mean a whole lot, and Jim Harbaugh is all business. Welcome back to Corso and Cole. Baseball season is here, and we're ready to go for opening day coming up this Thursday. And one of the most talked about divisions this year will be the American League East because of the power that the New York Yankees have and some of the leadership and pitching that the Boston Red Sox have. Let's start with the Yankees. Giancarlo Stanton, Aaron Judge, Gary Sanchez combined for 144 home runs. Is this the team to beat in the AL East?
Span the zone with 2 strikes.
Ground ball to the second baseman, the flip to second, over to first. And that's a 4-6-3 double play to end the fourth. The Generals get the leadoff man aboard. This time it's the Comets defense. One more look. Holloway to Johnson to Krause. And Cameron Cottonbrock leads off for the Generals in a 1-0 ball game. Cottonbrock flies one down the right field line. And the catch is made. Wow. Harrison Johnson running into the bullpen. Hard hit ball deep left, going back, and that is a 2-run shot for Jose Paulino. The second home run of the day for the Racers. Looking for back-to-back strikeouts. That one's outside. And hung up between second and third. The tag out at second. Wow. Defense steps up for the Generals. Hits one hard into left center. Schneider on the run. That ball to the fence. And that is going to be a ground rule double. The tying run in scoring position for Mason. The 0-2. Up the middle. Gets through. Off the glove of the shortstop, and 2 runs are going to score. Taji Pickett comes through again.
Cole making a big impact on his return to the show after being down in Atlanta for the national championship. And speaking of Atlanta, the Falcons were the favorite to beat Philadelphia and advance the NFC championship game. No Carson Wentz, no problem for the Eagles.
Now Matt Fox to inbound. He finds Dylan Fry. He's across midcourt. Dylan Fry, 3-pointer for the win. Yes! On the drive baseline, the reverse goes. That was a pretty move from Justin Turner. The 33 points that he had against Drexel was the most from a Falcon since Spencer Parker scored 33 on December 12th of 2015. And it's Doyle again at the other end. Eagles by 11. 6 minutes gone by. Now Fox finds Fry. One-on-one in the post. Wiggins backing his way in. Strong move. Tonight on ESPN, we welcome you to the Stroh Center in Bowling Green, Ohio for the Mid-American Conference opener as the Bowling Green Falcons take on the Red Hawks of Miami. Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us alongside Jason Knable. I'm Brad Woznicki. Bowling Green finished non-conference play as the top-scoring team in the MAC at better than 82 points a game, and they're going up tonight against one of the top defensive teams in the MAC, only allowing 70 points a game is Miami right now. But 2 teams that begin a new season tonight looking to exceed expectations.
Absolutely, 2 very young teams, first step towards a MAC title.
And Bowling Green finished non-conference play with a record of 9-4, and they've seen Dylan Fry elevate his game after an impressive freshman season. Fry right now averaging better than 14 points a game, and he's one of the top three-point shooters in the MAC. Welcome back to the Stroh Center, where Bowling Green, in a come-from-behind effort, has defeated Kent State by a final of 70-62. And I'm joined now by Bowling Green assistant coach Mike Summey, and you trailed by 19 at one point in this game, went into the locker room trailing by just 6. What was said in that locker room to keep the momentum going?
Well, I think the momentum was going from, Justin Turner.
Caldwell, pull-up three, knocks it down, 1-point game. Bowling Green with their 7th three today. They're shooting 33% beyond the arc. Kent State at 5 of 18, and it's back to the defense chance from the Falcon faithful. Zabo, blocked by Caldwell. Turner, step back, and Bowling Green has their first lead of the day. Delonte Brown, 3, yes sir. Delonte Brown, City League Player of the Year as a senior at Bowsher High School. Scored over 1,000 points in his career. He was second team All-Ohio as a senior. And the man that likes that, certainly James Hudson, the Michigan Wolverine. And intercepted. Sean Blue on the near side, and he is headed for the end zone. Able to hold on to the football, somehow stay in bounds. And the Irish look to have locked up this football game. Thunder come out with 3 wide receivers. And Wise looking to his left, now pressured. Escapes a couple of tacklers. Looking downfield, gonna keep this one. He's got a first down and more. Inside the Bulldogs 45. Euchre downfield, McGaw's got it! Jerron McGaw, touchdown Bulldogs. A 46-yard strike. Welcome back to Adrian, and I am joined now by the Bulldogs head coach Jim Deere. And coach, you spent the last 3 games on the road. It has to feel good to be back at home. What have you learned about your team over the last few games?
Well, we got to put a whole game together.
Now the defensive starters for the Bulldogs. Look at the defensive line: Elkins, Underwood, Kowalczyk, and Fuller. Your linebackers, led by Jacob Davis. And your secondary, Chris Adams, former middle linebacker, now moved to free safety this season. And the pass is complete for a first down. That is Malachi Noletti. 3rd down and 8. Bulldogs at their own 26. Ham over the middle, complete. Jerron McGaw, one of the stories of the first half for the Bulldogs offensively. A good punt, taken just ahead of the 45-yard line. Now Rader inside the 40, inside the 30. He's got Stickles blocking. Rader over the defender, dives for the end zone. Touchdown. From the Russell J. Ebide Center, it's NAI Volleyball on BCSN as the St. Xavier Cougars take on the Lord's Grey Wolves. This broadcast is presented in HD by Dave White Chevrolet. The place to go is Alexis and Monroe. Dave White Chevrolet. Hello everyone, and thank you for joining us alongside Maddie Strahl. I'm Brad Woznicki. The Lord's Grey Wolves, since opening the Russell J. Ebide Center, have a record of 14-0, but they will certainly be tested today going up against the St. Xavier team that comes in with a record of 15-3, and the Cougars have already faced 4 top 25 teams.
This will be a very competitive match. Both coaches know each other, they're friends, so they're a little bit of rivalry in this game tonight.
And Lords is coming off a victory on the road last night against Indiana Tech. And in that matchup, Lords held Indiana Tech to just an .046 hitting percentage. They'll need another strong defensive performance tonight from Angelica Dippold, who has already been named WAC Defender of the Week twice. Out of the middle. Nice dig by Paulina Icabelli. And rolled over. That pass was out wide. Kukoc gets there. Brandywee blocked, dug out,
What a save.
pushed off the block. Kovacic, yes. And here's Mackenzie Zielinski to serve. Deep serve, handled well by the Falcons. Now Askin, that finds the back row. Jacqueline Askin going cross court. She was limited in the matches against Eastern Michigan and Ball State, but then had the double-double with 10 kills and 10 digs against Toledo. Here's Madeline Brandywee. Brandywee, the only Falcon to be named to 2 all-tournament teams this season. She was named the all-tournament team at the VCU Invitational and also the Bowling Green Toledo Invitational. 2-1 Bowling Green. Out of the middle. Nice execution by the Red Hawks as Meredith Stutz, the senior, gets the kill. Stutz from Kalamazoo, Michigan. Front. You go back to the first meeting between Bowling Green and Miami. It was the MAC opener. Bowling Green came out, took the opening set 25-19. Then the final 3 sets decided by 2 points. Could have gone either way. Daniela Tomic knew that her team that night played well enough to win that match. Just got to find a way to close it out.